guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a look. Well, I did a look with two palettes, the Nubian 1 and the Nubian 2. Both of them are by Juvia's place. It is just a golden look, summery, carefree, beachy, whatever you want to call it. I went with a bold lip, so this is more of like an evening time. You definitely could dress it down with a nude lip, but I just wanted to go with a pop of color. I don't normally use reds, but I am trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, so I am starting to launch out. And when I was in the store, I picked up this red lipstick by Wet n Wild. And it is their matte lipstick, and it is in the color 515D. And then I also picked up this Ofra Cosmetics lip glosses when they did their Valentine's Day, and they had the trio, and this one is called Venice. So I mixed it together, and I really do like this lip. So I might do more looks with a bolder lip, like with reds, because I don't normally do reds. But anyway, enough of my talking. If you want to achieve this look, then keep watching. And be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Firstly, excuse the bearded dragon, but you know we have to bake. That is very important to set your makeup. So that is what is going on here. I go in with my painterly pot. Sorry, it was upside down. And that is what I use as my eyeshadow primer. And I just put a generous amount on so it prevents the creasing or the lifting of my makeup. Then I go in with my eyebrow pencil. I love my Colourpop. And I just go in and I have a brow tutorial, so I will not spend a lot of time on my brows. But anyway, I just go in and I fill them in. I had gone on a trip to Vegas and I took my Beauty by Bakery fill-in brow gel that I normally use, and I couldn't find it. So when I got to fill in my brows, I didn't have my normal items. So I used my Tarte Rich Brown and I filled in my brows, as you can see. And I like to make the front of my brows thin, which is something that you really need to do. Your brows are supposed to have that gradient look. And of course I go in with my LA Girls Cool Tan and I line my brows to make them nice and neat. Whew, but right here I had to get a little sugar break. I love my Sour Patch and get my little dance on, but I will be back to business now. So then I go in with just a little highlight pencil and just kind of highlight my brow bone to make the eyes pop. Just dusting the lids with a skin tone eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with my Nubian 1 palette and pick up that transition color and just blend away. Look at that piece of hair that's hanging from my eyelid. Anyway, blending is probably one of the most important things you can do to a successful eye look. A lot of people miss this and it will give you those harsh lines, and we do not want that. Now I'm going into my Nubian 2 palette and I'm picking up the Morocco, and I know it looks a lot, but calm down. It will go away once I start blending. It will not look so harsh. So I'm picking up my MAC 227, I believe. I will put it in the bio. I cannot remember exactly what it is. But anyway, I am blending, and it will start looking better. But I blended a lot off camera, so this is kind of the gist of all the blending you'll have to do. Now that that's done, I'm going to go into my next shade, spray some Fix Plus, and start packing in that color on my lid. It's like a tangerine, glittery orange color that is in the Nubian 1 palette. I'm sorry, the 2 palette. And I just pack that in. Fix Plus helps it to really pop, so that's important. Now for the next shade, I'm going to mix 2 shades together, and I am going to pack this into my crease to try to define my crease more. I usually use a pencil brush for this, and that's what I'm using now. And I go ahead and I sweep it around my lash line because that just kind of makes everything marinate together. I know I use that word a lot, but you get my point. So the pencil brush helps to define your crease more. And if you have hooded hooded lids like I do, you definitely have to make a crease because the folds are just rampant and you just don't really have a crease. Now I'm going in with my liner, but it was dry, so I had to go to plan B, and I think I picked up my Wet n Wild liner and I made my wing. Wing is still something that I am still trying to master. It doesn't always come out right, and I tend to have allergies, and whenever I have my allergies acting up, it always happens in the corner of my lids. So it gets really watery, and sometimes it wipes off everything that I do, which is pretty frustrating. I extend my waterline, and then I go in with my Tarte highlighter pencil to pop my waterline, makes my eyes open. Then I go in with my pencil brush and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. But my allergies really are bad. Okay, these Lena lashes in Naomi. Oh my God, I love them. This is my first time using them and I didn't have to cut them or anything. They're just ready to go. I have my beauty store glue that I love to use. It's called Super Stronghold, and if you let that thing get tacky, those lashes will not budge. And they just pop on really easy. Then, after I have my lashes all right, and I make sure I squeeze and blend in, I go in with my Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer palette, and I want to pick up that gold that's in that palette. Oh, you guys, you have to get this palette if you don't have it yet. I cannot wait to do a look with it. And I'm just going to use that gold and I'm just going to pop it over that orange tangerine color to kind of make my eyes really pop a little bit. I know I keep using these words, pop and all that, but I go in with my Betty Lou by The Balm, and I like to use that before I go in with my highlighters. It just gives you kind of a bronzy glow. So I put that on my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, and on my center of my nose. And I usually use it on my brow bone and my inner corner. And then I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera Illuminator. And that stuff is magical. I really want to get her glow kit that she just came out with. But her illuminators are so pigmented. And I just realized that I didn't put on any blush, but anyway, I'm just going to go with it. I go ahead and I use my NYX liner, and I am going to kind of overline my lips. Oh, a little piece of it broke off. I'm going to overline my lips, and that is just to make my lips look a little bit fuller. So once I line that and get that perfect, and you have to be careful with red. Then I go in with my Wet n Wild that I told you about earlier. And it is matte, but it goes on so creamy, y'all, that it does not have that dry feeling, which I do not like in my matte lipsticks. Then I go in with the Ofra Venus, and I pop that on top, and it just really brings that red to a vibrant, rich color. I am loving this lip. I am sure I will do this again. And in case you mess up, I then go in with the concealer and just clean up around my edges a little bit. And there you have it.